Hey everybody, what we're going to be tying today is a little stonefly pattern. It's a good pattern to have in any kind of trout water you fish, so let's get started. For a hook, we're going to use a Dairiki number 730, size 6. Okay. Our body will be chenille, brown. That's a small piece of chenille. Alrighty. Use Swiss straw, black. The dubbing will be Hare's Ear Plus chocolate brown. Alrighty. We're going to put some lead wire on this, 0.035. Alright. And then last but not least, we're going to have some small black rubber legs. So let's get started. Now, what I've done here is I've taken this hook and I've actually just bent it. It's a straight hook, but I've put a little bend in it with a pair of needle nose pliers, and I've also debarbed it. So first thing we're going to do is going to take our lead wire and we're just going to place it on the hook before we place any thread. Okay, and we can just do this, just wrap it before and after this little bend in the hook. Okay. Okay. So we end up like this. Now this is going to weight it, take it down to the bottom. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to place our thread or get it started. Push that together a little bit. Now I've got 6/0 thread here, so it's a little stronger than 8/0. So what we're going to do is we're going to tie it down right here. I'm going to hold this with my thumb on the left side. I'm just going to work my way through. Now I'm going to try to, in order to secure this so it doesn't twist and go forward and backwards, I'm actually getting down to the hook through these little wraps here. Okay. And get back to the back. I'm going to secure it this way. Okay, now you just check it to see if it'll twist or go either way. I'll twist a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're just going to build up this wrap, come back through this, secure it again, okay. And we're going to try to taper this into this wire so we don't have a bump in the body once we get a little further along. Okay, there we go. Now once we get this part done, we're going to take a pair of pliers. We're just going to flatten out this lead. Just a little more of an accurate contour of a stonefly. Taper it in just a little bit. Okay. Now, next we're going to attach our legs. I'm going to take a small rubber leg, a black rubber leg. We're going to just take a little piece of it I've cut off. I'm just going to bend it over like this. And we're going to just pinch it together. I'm going to wrap it up on the hook just like that. We're going to come under this to kind of keep them up. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to attach another little section of 6/0 thread, some brown thread, off the back of this thing. Okay, just kind of and wrap back to where the tail starts. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to attach our chenille. Now I've cut a little piece off and I've taken with my thumb and forefinger, I've just scraped a little bit of chenille off, gives us a purchase point here. We're just going to tie that in right there. And then we're going to come forward to a little bit past the halfway point. I'm just going to take this and we're going to wrap the chenille. Tie that down. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little magic marker and I'm just going to, it's black, I'm just going to color the top of this, just kind of gives a little bit of different back and top. Just there we go. Okay. At this point, I'm going to wax this little thread that's coming off the back, little dubbing wax. Alright, I'm going to take just a little bit of dubbing and I'm going to just add it to the thread. I'm just going to take and I'm going to wrap this thread forward. That's going to do a couple things. It's going to, a little bit of this dubbing, give you a little, I think we actually need a little more dubbing here. Now what you're doing, you're just touch dubbing this. You can come up here and just going to tie this off. And this just gives you a little bit more of a buggy look here. I don't know if you actually have to do that, but I think it makes it look better. Okay, next we're going to tie our shell back in with our Swiss straw. I'm just taking a little piece of that. I'm going to tie it in right here. Now you could certainly use thin skin or scud back, something like that, along that neighborhood. I'm just kind of like this for this particular pattern. Alright, so you've got that and it's facing back. Alright, now you're going to start to attach your legs. And this, for some people, this can be the hardest part. But you don't have to make it the hardest part. So we're going to come forward just a little bit. Right in here, and we're just going to start putting our legs on. All right. Okay. Now, some people have a hard time with is getting the separation on them, and it doesn't have to be a hard thing. As you can see here, I've got a little taper down here. I'm going to increase that taper. I'm going to add some more thread to it. I'm going to show you a little trick you can do to keep, maybe have a little bit less of a problem with these legs. What I like to do is I'll take, so right here I'll make a couple of thread wraps, another couple of thread wraps, and right here you've got a little place that's going to hold the leg for you, a little cradle. So what you do is you add that there and see if that's the right distance, right? Slide that through a little bit. So let's do this again a little further forward here, huh? Of course, you always have trouble with the legs when you're doing a video, but here we go. There's number 2. Wrap back just a little bit. All right. I got the third set that's going to go on here. About there. There we go. Alright. Okay, so we're going to take and move our thread back to where that shell back is. I'm going to take and wax this thread a little bit. Right. I'll take and add some more dubbing, just this brown chocolate dubbing. And then we're going to just wrap it up towards the eye of the hook. Alright. Adding more as we go. Alrighty, so you got legs everywhere, dubbing everywhere, a thing of beauty. Alright, let's put our antenna on here. And again, we're going to take some more rubber legs, just fold them over. Okay. Wrap them back a little bit. There you go. Now, I'm going to take and just fold this Swiss straw over just like this. Okay. And you're going to tie it down right here. Right. Wrap like that. I'm just going to trim this off. Just make sure it's down. And all you have left to do, trim this thing off, tie it off. Okay, now you're almost done. What we've got to do is trim our legs and our tail to length. I kind of like them a little bit long, so I'm going to trim the legs just a little bit. There we go. Now, get this extra dubbing out of here. The only thing that I like to do to kind of finish this thing off, this Swiss straw can be a little fragile when a trout hits it, so I just like to take some clear cure goo. You could also use head cement if you wanted to. I'm just going to take and just put a layer on that. Kind of makes it look a little better to me too. Then we're going to take the light, just cure it for a few seconds. Okay, there you go. Stonefly. Enjoy.